I was having a tidy up the other day and I came across these screws. Now, they're really quite a long screw. And I thought, I wonder what I can do with those. And I thought, do you know, they look like a dragonfly to me. What I've done is I've taken quite a length, about 1 meter of my wire, and I'm folding it in half like this, and I'm going to twist these strands together. How I do that is I find the easiest way to do that is put it through a little bit of wooden dowel that I've got here. I know I've shown you this before. Wrap it around a couple of times like that, put that end on something, and then just twist away. And that will give you a great twisted wire, nice and even all the way through, right from the beginning to the end. And now we've got that all nice and twisted like that. What we need to do is wrap that around our screw. Now I'm going to be working from about there on this. And what I want to do is follow the path of the screw. I don't want to overlap it anywhere. I want it to sit nicely in those grooves. And you will have to do this twice, because you'll see with the way that this screw is formed that the first go round fills in one side of the screw like that, and then the second part you just go alongside it and that falls into that groove like that. I want some of the screws showing because I still want it to look like it's been made out of a screw, and that the screw isn't just the filler. So I'm now going to leave a bit of a gap and do the same thing again. I'm probably going to work from about there. So you can see that's still a screw in there, but it has also created the body. And now I'm going to work from the head here, which is obviously going to be the top of the screw, and work all the way down and then leave another little gap there. And I'm going to just cut another bit of wire and fill that in there. Well, now we've got that all the way down there, I need to make the head slightly bigger. But before I do that, what I also want to do is put some wires in for its eyes and its antennae. Now, I'm using a much thinner gauge wire here, and I'm going to need 4 pieces of wire of about the same length. And we'll bend these in half. So it'll give me 2 there and 2 there. And then put them into this as I'm making this head bigger. And all I'm going to do to make the head bigger is, again, go around it using this double wire, but wire these bits in at the same time, keeping it as neat as I possibly can. So I've got that now on there. I've bent that a little bit around. I don't want the head to be too big, so I need to ensure that I've got that. And now all I need to do is pull my wires either side of that piece of wire there so that I can wire them in. I want to keep this as neat as possible, if that is even possible for me to keep anything neat. So once I've done one wrap round, it's going to be a lot easier to handle because those pieces are now in there nicely. And now I can come back on myself here again, like that, with those pieces in there, and give it a bit more head. Pulling it nice and tight, neatening in anywhere up that I need to neaten up, because I think that bit there needs to be a little bit neater than that. So I'm going to backtrack there. There we go, that should do. Clip that off there, use my clippers, and then squeeze that in there nice and tight. And then we've got those bits there which we can use for the eyes and the antennae, which I'll show you in a second. So now I've got to put the wings on, and I've got a fairly long piece of wire here. I want this bit to be the top of the head where these little thin bits come out. So I'm going to start here with this, but it's only a single wire. I've not done a double wire here, and I'm going to wrap some of that round there so it's nice and tight on there. Pushing that down like that. And now I'm going to make my wings. Now, I want the wings to be of equal size. So that's quite important at the moment. So all I'm going to do is measure them to make sure I get them of equal size. So that one is 7.5 centimeters long. Wrap round one more time there, where that wing is. And now I need to get this one to be 7.5 centimeters. Yep, so that should do. And then I can do exactly the same with the next set of wings. And these are going to be a little bit easier because I've got the other ones to measure up against. Okay, and then I'm just going to pull my wires through here like this, just to tighten and finish those wings off on the back of that. There we go. So he's got his wings on now, and then I can shape those up any way I want. Yeah, so I think they're that sort of shape. Dragonfly wings. I might be wrong. And now what we need to do is the eyes. Well, the eyes are going to be really easy. What we'll do is we'll pull 2 of these bits to the one side. Take my round nose pliers like this and start off a little circle like that, going all the way around. And then all I'm going to do is wind this back on itself. Once you get it started and you've got a bit to grip onto, then it winds fairly easily. If you want to, use your pliers as well, and that will help. And then all you need to do is fold that around like that, and then you've got your eye. Well, that's both eyes on there now, and I think they look quite good. And we want to do the antennae now. And they're not that long, so let's reduce those down to about there. Bring those out to the side. And all we need to do for these is put a little loop in the top, like that, and give them a twist round. And then you've got some antennae. So there it is. What we now need is the legs. So I'm going to get some more twisted wire like this. Do some more. And then I'll show you how to quickly do the legs, and he'll be finished. So the first set of legs I'm going to put on behind the wings and right up against them there like that. Pull that little bit there where they join in the middle. Bring them together. Twist to fix them in place. The second set I'm going to put in between the wings. So we've got a set of wings there, and these legs are coming in between those wings again. Pulling that right down, giving that a twist so it's nice and tight against that body. Putting the legs out like that. Obviously the legs aren't going to be that long. And then the third set of legs I'm going to put between the top two wings there like this, and that's all helping to secure these wings in place. That's why I'm doing it like that. Okay, now I'm going to stretch these legs out. Should have 6. We have, look, woo, flying now. Woo. Now Dragonfly's legs, they bend back like that, then they bend forward like that, and then they have a little kind of toe bit at the front as well, like that. So that sort of shape. So I'm going to do them all that sort of shape. So there we go. We've got our finished little Dragonfly now. And I think that's come out really, really cute. All it was made out of was a screw and some wire. Now I am going to do something with this on my other channel, on my resin channel. So look out for that as well. But how simple and easy was that to make? Really didn't take more than about 20 minutes. And actually, I think you could probably make some out of some smaller screws as well and wear them or use them for different things. Quick thank you to everybody that got me coffee last month. I can't tell you how much I appreciate it, and I'll let you know why soon, because there's been some really big hassles going on at the moment with another YouTuber trying to steal and use my videos and upload them as her own. And that has been stressful. If you'd like to buy me a coffee, the link's in the description below. And please boot that like button so I know the sorts of videos that you like. And hit that subscribe button as well so you don't miss out on any of my future videos. Bye.